Hello, lovely. Emma Sidney here. And today, I want to talk to you about why bother becoming visible. And we're going to come on to one of the C's that I talked about yesterday when I was talking about commitment to yourself and becoming visible, which is part of the 7 C's we'll be exploring on the Visible Living Challenge. Why do it? Why bother becoming visible? Because it's actually quite scary. It requires courage. Now, it's quite ironic in many respects that I found myself saying that I'm a productivity and visibility coach, running a Visible Living Challenge, because visibility is something that I have struggled with for a very long time. It's something which I use practical tools, internal coaching every day when I'm out there as a coach, because I used to hide. When I was at university, I was a little hermit and I'd hardly ever come out. I've always stayed on the fence when people have had discussions, and in fact it's something people used to always accuse me of. Oh, you sit on the fence. And some of that is because I can quite often see different people's perspectives, and some of that is because I've been too scared to come out and really give my opinion or to shine as myself. And the interesting thing with deciding that I want to make a difference in the world and going about that journey of deciding how to do that, and previously being in the sort of health and weight loss area and not really enjoying it, and recognizing that actually visibility is something that when you like our eating habits and like emotional eating, it's often to stay invisible. Often when somebody loses weight, and I know this happened with me, suddenly they are more visible. I was more visible, more people were looking at me, and that was quite scary. And I do, every day, I push my other C, which we'll talk about tomorrow, comfort zone, of visibility, of getting out there, of saying, I have a dream, I have a message. Because people can be cynical, people can be cruel when you're saying, look, you know what, this is my message. People can ostracize you. All sorts of things. There can be negative consequences to being visible, but I do believe we were meant to be visible. I do believe there is a way to shine a light on ourselves and on others by being strong ourselves. And I think the more I have followed that philosophy, and yes, I do sometimes post in a Facebook group and kind of go, oh, what if somebody doesn't like what I've said? But I do it. I push through because I have a mission. I have a dream. I have a dream for the way I want my life to be. I have a dream for the way I want our children's life to be. And I can kind of see that in some respects, we are in this cycle at the moment of busyness, and that's why I talk about productivity, because it's about doing the best and the most we can with what time we have in a positive way. And I talk about us shining a light on ourselves. I still love the analogy of the oxygen mask on ourselves before our children, and I actually think that that's what we need to do as a society. In some respects, I've seen it with my mom, I've seen it with my friends. The mom box is a box where we should sacrifice our lives for our children. Now, my mum went to the extreme and she became ill And that impacted negatively on my dad, their relationship, my life, my brother's life. And okay, that's an extreme, but I just think, what if the flip was true? What if we were living our dream and showing our children that they can live their dream? We don't just talk the talk and say, you know what, you're great. We walk the walk and we empower them and show them how they can do that. Because we are strong, we are in light, we are visible, we are showing the way. And that's what I'm now doing, because this is scary for me to be visible, to say I have a vision, to put that out there and to say, look, join me, because this is something I'm passionate about. I want to help you find your vision, you to find your light, because actually it's pretty powerful stuff. And it helps us grow and learn and understand. And I think that's got to be good for the next generation. Anyway, I'm sounding like I'm quite evangelical about this. And that's the thing. It's brought out this sort of passion in me. So anyway, I understand what it's like to be scared, to want to stay in the corner. It's a bit like Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner. And I want to take you out of the corner, but you're not going to be doing this alone. I want us to grow a tribe of others who feel the same way, and the Visible Living Challenge is just the start. We are going to do a few things that might push the comfort zone, but that is going to be a positive thing. And best of all, we're going to take failure out of the equation. This is something that I apply all the time to myself, and I want to help you with it, and it's that experimental mindset. So I would love it if you pushed yourself, if you found the courage, the second C, to just join the challenge. If you type in, you can either go and sign up for emails at www.emmasydney.co.uk/visible-living, or you can just simply search on Facebook and join directly into the Facebook group. The link's in there anyway to get the emails, and that's probably easy. That's the easiest thing to do. Join the group and let's get visible. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon.